Now, I was recently talking to someone, and let me tell you, for those who are sane, for those who are right in their mind, you need to keep in contact with one another because we're living in a society today where people, they're losing it. I mean, and when you look out at what's going on in these cities, how people treat one another, uh, the crime that is just off the chain. I mean, I'm looking at what's going on in New York City, and it's pretty much legal to steal and is go into a store in broad daylight and steal anything that you want as long as it's below $1,000. And this is a direct result of the moral decline and the literal debauchery of your leaders today, the people that you voted for and put in office. And we were talking, and let me tell you, there are always signs. There are always signs of any kind of judgment that's coming because warning always comes before destruction. And I'm going to coin this term. In spite of everything that's going on, don't give up. Just accept the signs. Don't give up. Just accept the signs. What does that mean? We have to continue to strive because we're on our way to perfection. And in spite of that journey, we're going to experience the decline of people and how they treat people. And it can be discouraging. I mean, it's very discouraging. And this is why it's so important to uplift one another and encourage one another, those that are doing well. And don't withdraw yourself from others, because at the end of the day, I'm an introvert. But in fact, the truth is that we all need one another. We all need encouragement. However, there are always signs there. And this is where you have to pray and ask for the spirit of discernment, because if you don't want to accept the signs, then you're going to deal with the repercussions. And, we came up with the perfect analogy. When you're driving, right? And there's a stop sign there. It's clear. There's a sign there. And you have two choices. You can do a rolling stop. There are consequences, especially if a police officer is there. Or you can just go through the stop sign. And you're going to have to deal with the consequences of that stop sign. Because you may, or there's a high probability that if there's other cars in the area, you're going to hit another car and you're going to deal with the consequences. That is a perfect example of someone that is not taken in consideration or accepted the signs, because there's always warning there. And it's the same with people. We can and continue to have hope. But when it comes to people, just like when you're driving down the road, we know that there's the two lines that is going in between the roads means that you should not pass. But if you choose to pass, there could be consequences, and the consequences are severe. There are always signs. There are always signs. You ever had this intuition that says something is not wrong, or this person is not wrong, or this situation is not wrong? But in spite of those signs that you felt, you could have had somebody that says, no, go ahead, proceed. Or, I've been there. In spite of the signs, in spite of the warning, I chose to proceed, and as a direct result of that, I had to deal with the consequences of it. And that's okay, because, I thank the Father for his mercy and grace. But, however, the truth of the matter is that there are always signs when it comes to people. When I look back at the past 10 years of my life, or the 20 years of my life, there always, especially the past 10 years of my life, there's always been signs there. There's always been caution there. But if you choose to ignore those signs, you're going to deal with the repercussions. Pray for the spirit of discernment. Know the signs. Stay encouraged. Don't give up hope. Do not give up hope. Just notice and just respect the signs. And when you get the signs, receive them about people. If you get the sign that these people, or you're dealing with a person that's untrustworthy, or if you're dealing with a person that is double-minded, there's always signs there. There's always signs there. Act on those signs. Protect yourself so that you're not caught off guard. If you see that a person has a track record of being disloyal, watch out. That's a sign there. If you see that you have a track record of a person that is wishy-washy or double-minded or any of these things, there's always signs. Respect the signs. And if you don't see any of these signs, because there's good signs and there's bad signs, and that's where we have to just accept them. Just like that stop sign. Accept the signs. Don't reject the signs, especially when it comes to people. Because when you accept those signs, whether it's good or bad, then you'll make better choices and decisions. You'll never put yourself in a situation again where you were caught off guard or you were disappointed. Why? Because you accepted the signs. And there's a great level of freedom in that. There's a great level of security in that. There's a great level of encouragement in that because it gives you more hope. You know, I'm more hopeful now more than ever because I accept the signs. I accept the signs when it comes to people, when it comes to situations. Listen, all people are not good for you. I don't care what they're talking about out their lips. When you look at the mannerism of their lifestyle and when you see their fruit or lack thereof, it'll tell you everything that you need to know. So in conclusion, I will say, and I will drill this in over and over again. Do not lose hope. Just accept the signs.